Hello, hello, hello. Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to the review. Someone's already asked why I didn't do my prayer of protection in the last couple videos, and I had some people before ask if I could do it before the video started. So I did it before I started my videos. Maybe, if you want to hear it, let me know. Put it in the comments. But I just kept it out. I don't want to upset anyone. But today I wanted to talk to you about what's going on in the world. Is it me? Is it only me? Or does the world seem to have gone mad? And I have a question. Are you prepared? Are you prepared? I'm not. I have a lot of things I need to work on. And as I was contemplating all the things that I need to work on, I thought that I would come to you guys and let's work on this together, you know? I'm not trying to fearmonger, and all of my videos are for entertainment purposes only, of course. But I'm not trying to fearmonger. I don't know that the world's going to go completely crazy. It just seems so out of whack right now. But do we need to be prepared? I don't know. Is there something, I mean, if you look at the wildfires and all of that, oh, you wanted to pop out on me, huh? Yes. The Two of Cups. Unified love, partnership, mutual attraction, proposal, marriage, connection. I guess the wildfires in California really got me thinking, and just everything that's going on in the news, and the hurricane that hit all the states, and people still reeling, people still without homes, people paying for homes that don't even have a home still. I mean, who would think in the mountains that you would need hurricane insurance or flood insurance? Let me just drop one card down. The devil. That's like a restriction and temptation and destructive behavior, codependency, toxicity. The way I look at being prepared is you don't have to be some huge prepper. But if you have homeowner's insurance and you have life insurance and you have car insurance, why wouldn't you have a little assurance on your daily living? I mean, why not put a little extra to the side when you go grocery shop and buy a couple extra perishable items, buy a couple extra things of water? But real quick, I wanted to, just off the top of my head, I wanted to say weather. Weather alone is something that we need to be prepared for. I see the weather getting, it's going to be rough, guys. I'm not going to lie. And I think everybody can see it coming. You see how everything's just intensified. The intensity of the hurricanes like we've never seen before. The intensity of the tornadoes coming through all those states, and actually I think they even said that Tornado Alley has moved. I mean, it's bad. It's the tornadoes, the size of the tornadoes and the strength of the tornadoes, and all of them, so many tornadoes wrapped out and falling out of one storm. Just that alone is reason to know that you need to be prepared. And if you lose everything and you're prepared, there are things you can still do to prepare. Um, like I said, at least have a few weeks of food and water. And when I say food and water for a few weeks, that means enough food for every member in your house to eat, and then add 2 more people because your neighbors might have to come over. Have enough for, if you have 5 people in your house, have enough for 7 people to eat and drink for 2 weeks. Have enough water for you to drink, but also remember you're going to need water to bathe in. You're going to need water to clean your food and cook in. You're going to need water to, in some cases, if the water gets shut off at the house, you're going to need water to put in the back of that toilet to flush it. So a lot of water, not just a couple cases of bottled water and call it good. You're going to need a lot of water. Do you have enough meds? Yeah, most people are on meds. Even if you're not on like a prescription medicine, what if you catch a cold? What if your kid catches a cold? Have you got any of that medicine on hand, just in case? Have you, your prescriptions, have you tried to save up enough? I know it's difficult, you can only refill them but if you've missed a day or two, go ahead and refill it on a normal time. So you'll have a couple pills extra, I would say. At least that might buy you a week if your meds run out and it takes you a minute to get them refilled. Maybe the pharmacy closes and you have to get your stuff sent to another pharmacy. Have enough to give you at least a week buffer. This is the thing that I'm going to work on this week. This is my big thing. And this is what I meant by, even if you lose your home, you still might be able to do something to do this. Get all of your important documents. Get it all together where you can grab it quickly. Your Social Security cards, your birth certificates, everybody's birth certificates, maybe even your marriage license, anything that you would see that you would need if something happened. Make sure you have your driver's license, and maybe make a copy of those. Put them in a Ziploc bag and put it in your car. All of the ones that you have in your house, put them in a Ziploc bag or some kind of bag to keep it waterproof, and then maybe put it in a fireproof case. You just never know. And maybe it'll be saved. Maybe if your house got knocked over, maybe at least you could get that box out. I don't know. It's better to try it, and if it doesn't work, at least you tried. If it does work, great. But if you don't try it, you don't know. And to me, I think it's worth it to at least do that and have it ready. And I made a decision. I'm going to make copies to keep secured in my car too, somehow. But I don't want, anybody just having access to all those things. So I got to figure out, and maybe you guys have some idea of how to keep that so that you could keep it safely in your vehicle. At least it's a copy of it. But I think we need to be prepared. I think we need to be prepared for the weather, first off. The weather's going to be gnarly. We're going to go through a phase here for a few years at minimum. Outside attacks. You never know what will happen. What happens if the lights go out, if the grid goes down? We've been told that the grid needs a lot of work done to it. And what happens if the lights go out for an extended amount of time? Have you got extra batteries? I did go out and buy me a while ago a small little solar generator. It's small and has solar panels where you can recharge it, but at least it'll recharge my phone and give me lights at night. It's not a lot, but at least it'll give me that. A lot of the government's been putting out things warning of terrorist attacks and things of that nature. So what if a terrorist attack happens near you, near your city, and you need to be prepared. You might not be able to leave your home for a while. Like in Ohio, when that train derailed and all those chemicals spilled out and all those people had to leave, or all those people had to shelter in place. Are you prepared? Do you have the stuff? I'm not trying to scare you. I really don't want to scare you. I'm telling you this now so you don't have to worry. If you can just, every time you go to the grocery store, just pick up a few extra items and put them in the closet somewhere and just make a plan. Just have a few extra things just in case, so you're not the one having to, at the last minute, rush out to the store in mayhem, fighting people to get the last loaf of bread. Let's not be those people. Let's be able to sit back and say, you know what, I got my TP. Y'all can fight over the TP. I've got enough over here for a couple of weeks. I'm good. But, just a few extra items. I don't want to scare you. I think you need to always be positive and think positively. But if you have all of that in place and you're like, that's a good idea. I don't have to worry about what if this happens now. I've got my stuff ready and I can just make you, what do they call them? Those little go bags, I can just grab my go bag that has everything I need for 3 days and I can hit the road and get away and give myself, and in your go bag, keep a little cash, give myself time to restock and get through a few weeks until I can get back home. It won't hurt. And a prepared person is a less scared person. So don't be alarmed. I'm not here to scare you. I'm not trying to scare you. I had it on my mind today and something just told me you need to get prepared. I had that little voice in my head pop in and say, you need to get yourself prepared. So I felt it. I wanted to bring it to you. If you guys have any great ideas of what people can do, please put it in the comments. Let's work together. Let's help each other out. Put it in the comments and just think about it. All I ask is to think about it, but don't get scared. I'm not trying to scare you. And please try to, if you don't mind, before you go, hit that like button. Give me a little comment and subscribe if you can. It doesn't cost anything. I'm just trying to build a little community here. I'm trying to get my videos seen. If you can like it and interact with it in any way, maybe more people will see it. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a blessed day. This is Bree, and I'll see you later.